All right, what's up? So I just want to make a quick video about things I'm using to travel right now, because I think they're pretty practical. First of all, I just want to tell you guys that I'm using the iPhone 14 Pro cinema mode, and I'm using the front face camera because I want to see myself. And since it records in 4K, why not? Also, I'm using DJI mic, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. It's right here. I put it like, it's with the magnet. So anyway, so those are the two things I'm using, and just I have a tripod for my phone, and that's it. Basically what I want to do is I want to discuss how to travel super ultra minimalist, which I've seen a lot of videos out there, and I'm doing it my way, and I've gathered information from all different travelers and basically make my own concoction of what you should wear, like what you should carry when you travel. Let's start. First of all, I got this bag. This is I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it's called Air. It's actually a pretty pricey bag, but it fits in a whole bunch of different, you have a whole bunch of different compartments. There's a whole bunch of reviews on this bag. I'll put the information right here. And absolutely phenomenal, very small. This is my carry-on bag. So inside of it, let's start with the clothing, all right? I'm trying to do this quick because I'm about to leave, and I'm here right now in New Zealand. That's New Zealand in the background. Probably can't see it, but it's absolutely beautiful. But I'm a better place to make a video, right? So I have a compression bag where I put my clothing. Basically, what I put here, I got a whole bunch of stuff. So I got 2 t-shirts. These are merino t-shirts, but they're a blend made with elastin. This brand is called Natur Wool, or Natur Wool. And I think they're 25 bucks each, no, like 40 bucks each, but they're a blend and they actually feel really nice. The good thing about having merino wool as a blend is that it will last longer instead of the other kind of merino, which a lot of reviews that I see on YouTube and everywhere always seem to create holes. I also am wearing a westernized pants, which I think they're great. They're super ultra light. Let me see if I can. Western Rise, absolutely great pants. I love them. They're really hard. They're kind of stretchy, 4-ways. I think 3-way stretch. Super ultra light pants and super comfortable. So I love them. Probably not so good just for the cold, but if you put a merino wool underneath, you'll be fine. We'll talk about that later. Then we go down to your underwear. I'm carrying 2 underwears only, and what I do is I basically wash them. Every time I take a shower, I wash them and I let them dry. I think that might carry 3 instead of 2, because that way I give time for my underwear to dry it up. So by the second day, the first one that you use is probably gonna be dry, because sometimes they're damp, and if you don't have like somewhere to heat it up quick, or like a blow dry, for example, like it probably is gonna be a problem. These are my Western pants. This is gray, and I have the black. What else? I got 2 shorts. It doesn't matter the shorts, I think, that you carry on you, because shorts don't take much space, but these are very thin. I make sure they're pretty thin, and also I make sure that they are synthetic material, so in case I want to jump in the water, they dry up quicker. Anything with cotton takes longer to dry, and if you're in a cold place, obviously you don't want to wear cotton. Maybe, especially if you're hiking and whatnot, cotton is actually bad for you. Google it or YouTube it. So I got 2 shorts over there. I would say a hat is very important. These are other shorts. And then also, I would say 3 pairs of socks. These are blends too. These are merino blend. And of course they're gray too. The good thing about merino is kind of adapts to, it's a thermoregulator. I can't believe I remember that word, but it is a thermoregulator. So it's really good for you. So if your feet are cold, you warm it up, they always stay warm. And if they're hot, they just kind of dry it, also take the sweat out of your skin and pull it out. So it just kind of balance it out. I don't know exactly all the things behind it. What else? So I have this also, this is a thermal underpant. I think there's different names for this, but you put it if it's too cold, like right now, like yesterday night was freezing, I put this on. But I bought this here in New Zealand and I left mine in Tampa, Florida, which sucks because mine is a lot more comfortable. This is synthetic material, and I gotta say they don't feel as comfortable as merino wool. So that part kind of sucks. This is my long sleeve shirt for the cold. So this will be my second layer. So I have a t-shirt. I will put this if I get cold, and then I'll put like a jacket over if I have to. That's for the cold, of course. This is my goiter, your neck, cover your face for those cold winds, because it sucks when it really hits you. Again, this is, you can wear merino beanies. We call it beanies, I think here, I don't know how they call it, but we call it beanies. And this one is acrylic. And the only reason I wear acrylic more than anything is because I'm bald. And if I put merino on my head, it itches like crazy. Even this is made of hemp, but the inside is made of cotton, which is soft, which is nice for me. So cotton and acrylic is the only thing that seems to work for bald people. But for you, might be a merino blend and you should be fine. I could possibly try merino blend in the future. So I bought these gloves here in New Zealand, which I thought was interesting because they're made of wool and possum. I never imagined I was just gonna buy anything made of possum, but I did. And they gotta say they're pretty warm, they're super soft, and they're really nice. Kind of smell like a rodent in some ways, like a rat, you know, like a rat butthole or something. I'm kidding, it doesn't smell like that. So another thing I do is I bought these shoes that I have to say, absolutely have to say, they are my favorite traveling shoes ever, and I'm probably gonna do a review on it. These are called the Vessi something, or you know, this is the, I forgot the design, the Weekend, Vessi Weekend. I got them my true size 9. They feel well, they feel really nice. Some people were saying to get it a little bigger, but they're fine with me. Super comfortable. It feels like I'm wearing New Balance shoes. The only thing, the problem is in the back. Here in the back, it kind of stinks and it hurts your ankle. So what I did is they sell these cushion things that you can put in the back of your shoe on the heel. And when you put it there, it just kind of help you with it give you support, sorry. Airplane. You're probably gonna hear it because I'm wearing this mic. Another testament of this mic probably. So these Vessis, which cost a lot of money, but of course I bought them used. I got it for $50 on eBay, which is, I thought it was absolutely amazing. Absolutely love them. And they're also waterproof too. And yesterday was cold, and to be honest with you, it felt great. Like my feet were not cold or anything. I mean, I was wearing merino socks, but I was feeling really good. All right, what else we got? Clothing wise, I think that's fine. You can bring a little bag. I'm using a little bag to put my dirty clothing. I think that helps. Separate it. If you can find, look at this. This is my rain jacket. This is a poncho basically my brother gave me. I don't usually get ponchos around, but it's a really cool poncho that I saw online. But it's $200. It's super small, but it seems so great. But this is cheap, and well, it is what it is. But depends what you want to carry, right? Like I said, I have only a carry-on. This is a video for super minimalist people. I have my little, we call it mariconera in Puerto Rico, or kangaroo pack in Australia, which I like more than fanny pack. But you know, you can put certain things here, whatever you want to carry, especially in the airport. You got to pull things out, you know, your passport and whatnot. I wish they sell one that I can lock here sometimes, because who knows, some cities I heard, like for example, Paris, you have to be somewhat careful. All right, so then another thing I carry with me, it would be a day pack. So you don't want to carry your carry-on. You want to have a small bag that probably is water resistant at least. This is pretty waterproof. This is made by Gecko brands. Pretty good. I took it white which I thought was a smart idea because I was like, oh, why? Because I live in Florida, so the sun, you know, you're gonna keep things cool in here. The problem is I forgot that, you know, I'm an adventure guy, I guess, and I'm not gonna maintain this clean, so just get something with color so it's not that dirty like mine. It looks pretty shitty. And sometimes I get embarrassed when I walk to semi-nice places with it. Your outer shell. So you have your outer shell here, and of course this is windproof. It's just a nice jacket, you know, to get one of the puffers. Usually those are the lightest ones. I know Columbia has the nano something and the micro whatever. I forgot now the exact names, but if you can get anything on eBay that is used and is windproof and like semi-good quality, like, you should be fine. My brother gave me this because I forgot mine in Florida. But that's that. Now let's go to electronics. This is what happened. I basically got rid of my cameras. I'm a Sony guy, so I was carrying the Sony cameras. I have my Sony 7C, which I keep at home because it's such a nice camera. But I also have the Sony 6300, which is a great camera, crop sensor camera. But for traveling and photography, I usually was carrying one nice lens that was flexible enough. But the phones, this is the future, right? The phones are absolutely incredible. I'm filming right now on this iPhone 14 front camera and 4K on cinema mode, and I think it looks amazing. And I'm like, I don't need anything else. And I have 3 lenses with me in this camera, which are great. I had the iPhone mini, which I thought was the closest thing to a perfect minimalist phone, until you find out the battery sucks and you only have 2 lenses, and then you start missing that telephoto lens, and then you start, you know, worrying about the battery life all the time. But so your phone, you need it. I would say if you're making videos like I'm doing right now, shamelessly, you need a nice mic. If you have the money, also invest on the DJI mic. Absolutely love it. I don't really have to do much editing. And then I have a tripod, which I forgot the name. I probably put it somewhere here, so you guys know. It's actually a little expensive tripod, but I think they're probably gonna drop in price anytime soon. It's just literally like a stick, and that's it. It fits very well in my bag. Also, I have a neck pillow, so when traveling, because I'm like this, and my head is going everywhere like a bubble head, and you know, I fall asleep on people all the time, like in the airport and places, and I just needed to get one and be responsible about my own comfort, because it really sucks when we spend 9 hours flying from Hawaii to here, and if I didn't have that, I don't know, would really suck. Electronics, you need a power bank. I don't know, whatever you decide to buy. This is also solar power and supposed to have a charger here, like wireless, but it doesn't work. I don't know, it haven't worked for me yet. Of course, you're gonna need your headphones. See, I have 2 headphones. I have the headphone for my iPhone, and of course you wanna get probably an adapter. Don't forget your adapter, because I have to buy a new one so I can use it in the airplane. But yeah, don't forget your adapter. And I got this one. I also have a wireless one, Bluetooth one, but the Bluetooth one, I left it. This is the box for DJI mic, which is charges, and it has another mic that I can give to my friend. We both can talk, and this is absolutely genius with this box. And any review you see online, trust them, they're absolutely phenomenal. Of course, you need your USB cables. I got this one, but I got one for 3, right? So it's C cable, C port. Also, I haven't fly yet, but I have my drone, and this is a DJI 3. This is the DJI 3, and the reason I bought it is because it can follow me, and I really wanted that option. Other than that, I don't really need it, because I think DJI 2 was pretty sweet. The Mini 2 was sweet. DJI Mini 3, I guess, is sweeter, just mainly because it follows you. I would say in general, if you have the 2 and you don't need it to follow you, keep the 2. Who cares? You know, buy a used one on Facebook Market or eBay. And what else? I have a pad, you know, so it's not an iPad. This is the Samsung Tab 8, which I think is a great one, but I'm having a conflict because my phone is iPhone and this is Android, and I really want to use that video editing app that they use, LumaFusion. So LumaFusion seems great, and I have it in my iPhone, but I think I kind of want to get it here. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to sell this, keep it on my, and then get the iPad, not the latest one, but the one before, because all I want is quick video editing, and I think it's still going to look on YouTube. We'll see. I buy a headlamp. I'm just used to it, just in case. I don't use it unless I'm camping, but sometimes I actually do in the middle of the night or whatever. These have like a red little color too, so where is it? Oh, I forgot. There you go, it changes to red. And anyways, I love these things. What else I have here in this bag? Something really funny is that I wanted to record a lot of the videos on, like, I have this Peter McKinnon lens filter, which is very expensive. And I was thinking, you know, I wanted to film in a cinematic mode. So usually you film in 30 frames per second. You want to increase your shutter speed. Well, you got to make your shutter speed 1/60, right? Double it. And I wanted to do all that, but I'm not even using it. I'm using the cinematic mode for whenever I want that filmic look, because I think it's good. So Peter, I'm sorry, but you know, it's here at least, but I'm not using it. I even have the lenses, the filters for my Android, so that way, you know, the polarized filters, they're beautiful, and you can change, you know, adapt the polarize however much you want of polarization. Anyways, little kit from, doesn't say the name, I don't can read it. Anyways, I forgot. But anyways, they're useful if you're gonna film. If you're gonna fly your drone. I bought an extra battery for drone, a little charger for the drone too, only one. I don't want to carry the big one. And pretty much that's it. Oh, of course, you don't want to forget your glasses. You need some sunglasses too for the sun. And it's super sunny today, thank God, because it's been cloudy all this time. In terms of toiletries, I carry deodorant. I carry some scissors, razors, Gillette razors, because they really work really well. On my face especially, I got a big beard and I grow hair really fast, and then I shave my head too. Gotta keep it kind of slick. Toothbrush, I got a foldable one. You do whatever you want. Can't forget to floss. And then certain things like toothpaste and a few other things, I might just buy it once I get to a place, you know, so I don't have to carry it with it, get the small version. I'm thinking probably I need like some vitamins to carry with me, because I've been eating really well, healthy and well, and usually I eat pretty clean. And I work out and whatnot. Usually sometimes I carry my bands too. I didn't bring it with me, so I can work out in the room and do certain exercises. But other than that, I would say that's it. And I dress simple stuff, you know, I have my watch so I know the time, a few cheap little, you know, things around. And that's pretty much it. I don't think, oh, don't forget your belt too, in case your pants fall off. Yeah, other than that, I think this is, I'm hoping I don't forget anything. I know I forget some things back in town, but I think I already said what I needed to say. So if you're a minimalist, I hope these can help you out, because I've gotten so much help from other people online, and I'm just trying to pass on kind of like the modern version of minimalism, especially with the camera, because I think carrying cameras and lenses was like literally one of the things that just brings so much weight to your, you know, to anything you're carrying. But nowadays you can get away with so much with this phone, the iPhone 14 Cinema Mode Pro. And the pictures are great, the videos are great, so I am not complaining, and I'm very happy. All right, so travel, have fun, enjoy yourself, and explore, and please share information and your trips and travels, and indulge in the culture and travel with a big open heart and open mind. Peace out. There's only one thing I forgot to say, and that is don't forget also to bring your locks. I have a lock for my bag, where I lock the zippers, and I have another lock which is very portable, and you have a string, like it's a string that comes out, but it also comes back by itself. If you let it go, it goes zip. But that you can use it to tie your bag to your bed or somewhere in case somebody tried to steal your bag. I got things stolen in Peru. So just a reminder. And another thing, just want to show you how it looks. This is my bag. Everything I mentioned is in this little bag. Carry on. Every day, what I'm doing is every time I take a shower, what I do, I just put some water and I just put some soap and just wash all my stuff down. So what I do is I wash it, and Merino dries up pretty quick. And usually the hotels I've been, they have blow dryer, so I blow dry them too. So yeah, so this is what I've been doing. I only came with a small bag carry-on, and it's been working so far. My friend looks at me like a dirty pig, but he doesn't know that I do this kind of work. And I actually wash my shit like, you know, right after certain things. Yeah, but this is a beautiful way of traveling if you are into minimalism traveling.